Imagine walking across the vast Arctic tundra and witnessing over 2 million reindeer moving like a living carpet across the frozen landscape. Picture processing plants handling thousands of these magnificent animals daily, transforming them into premium meat, rich milk, and luxurious fur products worth billions of dollars annually. What if I told you that reindeer farming represents one of the most sustainable and efficient forms of livestock agriculture on Earth, perfectly adapted to some of the harshest climates our planet has to offer? Welcome to AgriCraft, where we explore the fascinating world of modern agriculture and food processing technology. I'm your host, and today we're venturing into the Arctic Circle to uncover the remarkable story of how millions of reindeer are raised and processed in a sophisticated agricultural system that has evolved over thousands of years. From the ancient Sami herding traditions to today's cutting-edge processing plants and automated systems, we'll follow these incredible animals through their entire journey from the frozen fields to your dinner table. All will be revealed in this video. The story of reindeer farming begins over 4,000 years ago when indigenous peoples of the Arctic regions first began domesticating wild caribou. What started as a survival necessity has evolved into a massive agricultural enterprise spanning across Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia, Alaska, and northern Canada. Today, the global reindeer population exceeds 3 million animals, with Russia alone managing over 2 million head of reindeer across its vast Siberian territories. This isn't just about traditional herding anymore. Modern reindeer farming has become a sophisticated agricultural operation that generates over $5 billion annually worldwide. In Norway, the reindeer industry produces approximately 4,000 tons of meat each year, while Finland's operations contribute another 2,000 tons to the market. These numbers represent not just economic success, but a remarkable achievement in sustainable agriculture that works in harmony with some of Earth's most challenging environments. What makes reindeer farming truly extraordinary is its environmental efficiency. These animals thrive in temperatures that would kill most livestock, surviving comfortably in negative 40-degree conditions while maintaining healthy weight gain. Unlike cattle or sheep, reindeer actually improve their grazing lands by preventing the accumulation of dead vegetation that could fuel devastating tundra fires. A single reindeer can produce up to 150 pounds of meat annually while requiring zero supplemental feeding during most of the year. The scale of modern reindeer operations is staggering. The largest herds in Siberia contain over 50,000 animals managed by single cooperatives. These massive operations utilize GPS tracking systems, helicopter monitoring, and satellite communication networks to manage animals across territories larger than some entire countries. It's agriculture technology at its most advanced, adapted for the world's most extreme farming conditions. Let's dive deep into how these magnificent operations actually work, starting with the fundamental requirements for successful reindeer breeding and cultivation. The foundation of any successful reindeer farming operation begins with careful breed selection and understanding the unique environmental requirements these animals demand. Unlike traditional livestock farming, reindeer cultivation takes place across vast open ranges where animals must survive independently for months at a time. Modern reindeer farmers work with several distinct breeds, each adapted to specific regional conditions. The Fennoscandian reindeer, smaller and more agile, dominates Norwegian and Swedish operations. These animals typically weigh between 200 to 300 pounds at maturity and are prized for their exceptional meat quality. Russian operations favor the larger Siberian breeds, which can reach up to 400 pounds and are better suited for the extreme continental climate of the taiga regions. The breeding cycle in reindeer farming follows nature's rhythm with mathematical precision. Mating season occurs in late autumn, with farmers carefully managing breeding ratios to maintain genetic diversity and herd health. A typical breeding operation maintains one bull for every 15 to 20 females, ensuring optimal pregnancy rates while preventing overbreeding stress on the males. Environmental requirements for reindeer farming are unlike any other form of livestock agriculture. These animals require access to vast territories, typically ranging from 50 to 100 square miles per thousand animals. The key to their survival lies in their ability to migrate seasonally, following ancient routes that provide optimal grazing conditions year-round. Summer grazing occurs in higher elevations where rich grasses and herbs provide essential nutrients for weight gain and milk production. Winter survival depends on the animal's remarkable ability to dig through snow and ice to access the lichen beds beneath, their primary cold weather food source. Modern reindeer farmers utilize sophisticated monitoring systems to track herd movements and health. GPS collars placed on led animals allow farmers to monitor entire herds from hundreds of miles away. Satellite imagery helps identify optimal grazing areas and potential hazards like predator activity or weather patterns that might threaten the animals. Nutrition management in reindeer farming requires understanding the complex relationship between these animals and their natural environment. During summer months, reindeer consume up to 20 pounds of vegetation daily, building crucial fat reserves that will sustain them through the harsh winter months. Farmers supplement this natural diet with mineral blocks and occasional grain feeding, but the goal is always to maintain the animal's natural foraging instincts and dietary patterns. The care and management of young calves represents one of the most critical aspects of reindeer farming. Calving season occurs in late spring, with each female typically producing one calf annually. Survival rates in well-managed operations exceed 90%. A remarkable achievement considering the harsh environmental conditions. Calves remain with their mothers for 6 to 8 months, during which time they must gain enough weight and strength to survive their first winter. Health management in reindeer farming relies heavily on preventive care and understanding natural behavior patterns. These animals are remarkably resistant to many diseases that affect traditional livestock, but they require careful monitoring for parasites and nutritional deficiencies. Modern operations employ veterinarians specializing in Arctic wildlife management who conduct regular health assessments during the brief periods when herds are gathered for processing. As summer fades and autumn approaches, reindeer farming operations prepare for the most intensive period of their annual cycle, the harvest and gathering season that will determine the success of an entire year's work. The harvest season in reindeer farming represents a culmination of an entire year's careful management and planning. Unlike traditional livestock operations where animals are brought to processing facilities year-round, reindeer harvest occurs during specific windows that align with natural migration patterns and optimal meat quality conditions. Harvest timing is critical in reindeer farming. The optimal period typically falls between late September and early November, when animals have reached peak weight after summer grazing, but before the stress of winter breeding season begins. During this narrow window, experienced herders utilize traditional gathering techniques combined with modern technology to bring scattered herds together for selection and processing. The gathering process itself is a spectacular display of both ancient skill and modern efficiency. Herders on snowmobiles and all-terrain vehicles work alongside helicopters to guide herds toward temporary corrals constructed at strategic locations across the tundra. These operations can involve moving thousands of animals across dozens of miles, requiring precise coordination and deep understanding of reindeer behavior patterns. Manual selection remains an essential component of the harvest process, even in the most modern operations. Experienced herders can assess an animal's condition, age, and meat quality potential with remarkable accuracy, making split-second decisions about which animals to harvest and which to return to the herd for continued breeding or growth. This expertise, passed down through generations, cannot be replaced by machinery and remains the cornerstone of quality reindeer production. Transportation from remote harvest locations to processing plants presents unique logistical challenges. Specialized trucks equipped with temperature control systems and animal welfare features transport selected animals across hundreds of miles of rough terrain. The entire transportation process is carefully monitored to minimize stress and ensure meat quality remains at premium standards. Many operations have invested in mobile processing units that can be deployed directly to harvest locations, reducing transportation stress and maintaining optimal meat quality. These state-of-the-art facilities can process up to 200 animals per day while meeting all food safety and hygiene standards required for commercial meat production. The scale of harvest operations varies dramatically depending on location and operation size. Large Siberian cooperatives might process 20,000 animals during their harvest season, while smaller Scandinavian operations focus on 500 to 1,000 animals annually. Regardless of scale, the principles remain consistent: minimize animal stress, maintain meat quality, and ensure efficient processing that maximizes the value of every animal. Modern harvest operations also prioritize complete utilization of every animal. Nothing is wasted in professional reindeer farming. Meat represents the primary product, but hide, antlers, organs, and even bones are processed into valuable secondary products. This comprehensive approach to harvest maximizes economic returns while respecting traditional values of resource conservation. As harvested animals arrive at processing facilities, they enter a sophisticated industrial system designed to transform them into premium products that make reindeer farming economically viable. The processing stage of reindeer farming represents where traditional Arctic agriculture meets cutting-edge food processing technology. Modern reindeer processing plants are marvels of engineering, designed to handle the unique characteristics of these animals, while maintaining the highest standards of food safety and product quality. Upon arrival at processing facilities, animals undergo immediate quality inspection procedures. Trained inspectors evaluate each animal for health indicators, stress levels, and overall condition. This initial assessment determines processing priority and helps maintain consistent product quality throughout the operation. Animals showing any signs of stress or health concerns are separated for additional evaluation, ensuring that only premium quality animals proceed through the main processing lines. The sterilization and cleaning protocols in reindeer processing plants exceed standards found in most conventional meat processing facilities. Workers undergo extensive hygiene procedures, including multiple hand-washing stations, sanitizing foot baths, and complete clothing changes. The processing areas themselves are maintained at specific temperature ranges and undergo automated cleaning cycles between processing runs. The actual processing begins with humane slaughter procedures that minimize animal stress and ensure meat quality. Modern reindeer processing plants utilize stunning systems specifically designed for these animals, followed by rapid processing that maintains optimal meat temperature throughout the procedure. The entire process from arrival to initial processing typically takes less than 30 minutes, ensuring minimal stress impact on meat quality. Industrial machines specifically designed for reindeer processing handle the initial breakdown of carcasses. These automated systems can process an animal in under 15 minutes, removing hide, separating major muscle groups, and preparing cuts for further processing. Conveyor belts transport products through each processing stage, maintaining consistent temperatures and processing speeds that optimize both quality and efficiency. The sorting and grading procedures in reindeer processing represent some of the most sophisticated quality control systems in the meat industry. Each cut is individually evaluated for marbling, color, texture, and overall quality. Automated grading systems utilize digital imaging and weight sensors to categorize products into premium, standard, and processing grades. This precision grading ensures that customers receive consistent quality products while maximizing value for farmers. Temperature control throughout the processing plant is critical for maintaining product quality. Different processing areas maintain specific temperatures optimized for the particular procedures being performed. The initial processing areas are kept at temperatures just above freezing, while packaging areas are maintained at even lower temperatures to ensure product stability. Modern reindeer processing plants also utilize specialized equipment for handling the unique products derived from these animals. Antler processing requires different machinery than meat processing, while hide preparation demands its own specialized systems. These facilities represent significant investments in agriculture technology, with individual plants costing upwards of $50 million to construct and equip. Quality inspection continues throughout every stage of processing. Trained quality control specialists monitor production lines continuously, checking for consistency in cuts, proper temperature maintenance, and adherence to food safety protocols. Products that don't meet strict quality standards are immediately diverted to secondary processing lines or alternative product streams. The modern reindeer processing plant represents the convergence of traditional knowledge and advanced food processing technology, creating an industrial system capable of handling these unique animals while producing premium products that meet global market demands. Following the intensive processing procedures, reindeer products move into sophisticated packaging and distribution systems that ensure quality preservation while meeting diverse market requirements around the world. The packaging systems used in modern reindeer processing operations represent some of the most advanced technology available in the meat industry. Automated packaging lines can handle multiple product types simultaneously, switching between vacuum packaging for premium cuts, modified atmosphere packaging for fresh products, and specialized wrapping for processed items like sausages and jerky. Vacuum packaging represents the primary method for preserving premium reindeer cuts. These automated systems remove all air from packages, creating an environment that prevents oxidation and bacterial growth while maintaining optimal meat color and texture. The packaging materials themselves are specially designed multi-layer films that provide exceptional barrier properties against moisture and oxygen while remaining puncture-resistant during handling and shipping. Labeling systems in reindeer processing facilities must accommodate multiple languages and regulatory requirements. Products destined for European markets require different labeling than those headed to North American consumers. Automated labeling machines can switch between label formats instantly, applying appropriate nutritional information, origin certification, and regulatory compliance data to each package. Cold storage facilities and reindeer processing plants maintain precise temperature control across multiple temperature zones. Fresh products are stored at temperatures just above freezing, while frozen products are maintained at -18 degrees Celsius. These storage systems can accommodate thousands of tons of product while maintaining individual product traceability and quality monitoring. The distribution networks for reindeer products span the globe, requiring sophisticated logistics coordination. Premium cuts might be airshipped to high-end restaurants in major cities within 48 hours of processing, while processed products are distributed through conventional refrigerated trucking networks. Each distribution channel has specific packaging and handling requirements that must be accommodated by the processing facility. Quality control procedures extend throughout the packaging and distribution process. Products are tested regularly for bacterial levels, temperature compliance, and package integrity. These tests ensure that products maintain safety and quality standards throughout their journey from processing plant to final consumer. Modern reindeer operations also utilize blockchain technology for product traceability. Each package can be traced back to the specific animal, harvest date, processing facility, and even the particular herder who managed that animal. This level of traceability provides consumers with unprecedented confidence in product origin and quality, while helping processors quickly identify and address any quality concerns. Shipping logistics for reindeer products require specialized knowledge of international trade regulations and animal product restrictions. Different countries have varying import requirements for reindeer products, and successful operations maintain expertise in navigating these complex regulatory environments. This knowledge is essential for accessing premium international markets that provide the highest returns for quality reindeer products. The packaging and distribution systems represent the final critical link in the reindeer farming chain, ensuring that the care and quality built into products throughout the farming and processing stages reaches consumers in optimal condition. Beyond the primary meat production, reindeer farming generates numerous valuable byproducts that contribute significantly to the overall economic viability of these operations, while demonstrating the remarkable versatility of these Arctic animals. Reindeer milk represents one of the most valuable byproducts in the industry, commanding premium prices in specialty markets worldwide. A single female reindeer can produce up to 4 gallons of milk daily during peak lactation, with milk containing significantly higher protein and fat content than cow's milk. The milk is processed into specialty cheeses, yogurts, and powdered products that sell for 10 to 15 times the price of conventional dairy products. The milking process in modern reindeer operations utilizes specialized equipment adapted for these animals' unique anatomy and behavior. Milking typically occurs twice daily during the lactation season, with each session requiring careful animal handling to ensure both animal welfare and milk quality. The milk is immediately cooled and processed to maintain its exceptional nutritional properties and unique flavor profile. Reindeer hide processing represents another significant revenue stream for modern operations. The hide from a single animal can be worth $200 to $500 when properly processed into finished leather products. Reindeer leather is prized for its exceptional durability, water resistance, and unique texture that cannot be replicated with conventional livestock hides. The processing of reindeer hides requires specialized knowledge and equipment. The hides undergo traditional tanning processes that can take several weeks to complete, followed by finishing procedures that prepare them for use in high-end clothing, footwear, and accessories. Many operations maintain their own hide processing facilities to capture the full value of this premium byproduct. Antler harvesting and processing represents perhaps the most unique aspect of reindeer byproduct utilization. Unlike other deer species where antlers are typically discarded, reindeer antlers are valuable in both traditional medicine markets and as raw materials for various products. Antlers are harvested annually when they naturally shed, ensuring no harm to the animals while providing a renewable resource. The processing of reindeer antlers involves grinding them into powder for dietary supplements, carving them into decorative items, or processing them into dog chews and other pet products. The antler processing industry has developed sophisticated grinding and packaging systems that can handle thousands of pounds of antlers annually while maintaining product quality and consistency. Even the organs and secondary cuts from reindeer processing generate value through specialized processing. Traditional products like blood sausage, organ-based pâtés, and rendered fats are processed using modern equipment that ensures food safety while maintaining traditional flavors and textures. These products often command premium prices in specialty markets and ethnic food stores. Modern reindeer operations also process bones into meal for animal feed and fertilizer applications. Specialized grinding equipment reduces bones to specific particle sizes, optimized for different end uses, ensuring that every part of the animal contributes to the operation's economic success. The comprehensive utilization of every part of the reindeer demonstrates the sophisticated nature of modern operations while honoring traditional values of resource conservation and respect for the animals that make these enterprises possible. When it comes to culinary applications, reindeer meat represents one of the world's premium protein sources, prized by chefs and consumers for its unique flavor profile and exceptional nutritional characteristics. Reindeer meat offers a distinctive taste that combines the best characteristics of venison and beef while maintaining its own unique identity. The flavor is often described as rich and slightly gamey without being overpowering, with a texture that is both tender and satisfying. This unique flavor profile results from the animal's natural diet of Arctic vegetation and their active lifestyle in harsh environmental conditions. The nutritional value of reindeer meat exceeds most conventional protein sources in several key categories. It contains 30% more protein than beef while having 60% less fat. The meat is exceptionally rich in iron, containing nearly 3 times the iron content of beef, making it an excellent choice for individuals with dietary iron requirements. Additionally, reindeer meat contains high levels of omega-3 fatty acids, typically associated with fish but rare in terrestrial meat sources. Preparation methods for reindeer meat have evolved from traditional Arctic cooking techniques to sophisticated culinary applications in high-end restaurants worldwide. Traditional preparation often involves smoking, drying, or simple roasting methods that preserve the meat's natural flavors. Modern culinary applications include everything from gourmet steaks and roasts to processed products like sausages, jerky, and even ground meat for specialty burgers. The meat's low-fat content requires careful cooking techniques to prevent drying, leading to the development of specialized cooking methods that maximize tenderness while preserving flavor. Many chefs recommend cooking reindeer meat to medium rare or medium doneness to maintain optimal texture and flavor characteristics. Professional kitchens have developed sophisticated techniques for working with different cuts of reindeer meat. The tenderloin commands premium prices and is often prepared as steaks or medallions for high-end dining applications. Shoulder cuts are ideal for slow cooking methods that break down connective tissues while developing rich, complex flavors. Even tougher cuts are valuable when properly processed into sausages or ground meat products. The growing interest in sustainable and ethical protein sources has increased demand for reindeer meat in environmentally conscious markets. The animal's natural lifestyle, minimal environmental impact, and sustainable farming practices appeal to consumers seeking alternatives to conventional livestock products. Nutritional analysis of reindeer meat reveals exceptional vitamin content, particularly B vitamins essential for energy metabolism and nervous system function. The meat also contains significant levels of zinc, selenium, and other trace minerals often deficient in modern diets. From an environmental perspective, reindeer farming represents one of the most sustainable forms of livestock agriculture practiced anywhere on Earth. These remarkable animals have evolved alongside their Arctic environment for millions of years, creating a farming system that works in harmony with, rather than against, natural ecosystems. The environmental impact of reindeer farming is dramatically lower than conventional livestock operations. Reindeer require no deforestation for pasture creation, no irrigation systems, and no supplemental grain feeding during most of the year. Their natural grazing patterns actually improve ecosystem health by preventing the accumulation of dead vegetation that could fuel destructive tundra fires. Carbon footprint analysis of reindeer farming reveals remarkable efficiency compared to other livestock operations. The animal's ability to thrive without supplemental feed eliminates the massive grain production requirements associated with cattle, sheep, and other livestock. Additionally, the vast Arctic territories used for reindeer farming serve as significant carbon sinks, absorbing atmospheric carbon dioxide while supporting livestock production. Water usage in reindeer farming is minimal compared to conventional livestock operations. The animals obtain most of their water needs from their natural diet and snow consumption, eliminating the need for extensive water supply systems. This efficiency is particularly important as global water resources become increasingly strained. Modern reindeer farming operations actively participate in environmental monitoring and conservation efforts. The herders and farmers who manage these operations serve as valuable environmental observers, tracking climate changes, wildlife populations, and ecosystem health across vast Arctic territories. This information contributes to scientific understanding of climate change impacts in polar regions. Sustainability practices in reindeer farming include careful grazing management that prevents overuse of fragile Arctic vegetation, predator management programs that maintain ecological balance, and habitat conservation efforts that protect migration routes and seasonal grazing areas. Many operations participate in research programs studying climate change adaptation and environmental protection strategies. The integration of traditional ecological knowledge with modern environmental science creates a unique approach to sustainable agriculture. Indigenous herding practices developed over thousands of years provide insights into sustainable resource management that complement modern scientific understanding of ecosystem dynamics. Research continues into ways that reindeer farming can contribute to climate change mitigation efforts. The animal's role in preventing tundra fires, maintaining permafrost stability, and supporting Arctic ecosystem health may prove increasingly important as global temperatures continue to rise. As we conclude our comprehensive journey through the fascinating world of reindeer farming, from the vast Arctic grazing grounds to the sophisticated processing plants that transform these magnificent animals into premium products, we've witnessed an agricultural system that represents the perfect marriage of ancient wisdom and modern technology. The scale and sophistication of modern reindeer farming operations demonstrate how traditional practices can evolve into highly efficient, sustainable agricultural enterprises. From the initial breeding and cultivation on the frozen tundra, through the carefully coordinated harvest operations, to the cutting-edge processing plants with their automated systems and conveyor belts, every stage of this remarkable agricultural system has been refined to maximize efficiency while maintaining the highest standards of animal welfare and product quality. The industrial transformation of reindeer farming represents more than just agricultural evolution. It demonstrates how human ingenuity can work with natural systems rather than against them, creating sustainable production methods that generate billions of dollars in economic value while maintaining environmental harmony. The processing plants, with their sophisticated quality inspection procedures, temperature control systems, and automated packaging lines, represent some of the most advanced agriculture technology available anywhere in the world. What makes this industry truly remarkable is its comprehensive utilization of resources. Nothing is wasted in modern reindeer farming operations. From the premium meat cuts that grace the finest restaurants, to the milk processed into specialty dairy products, the hides transformed into luxury leather goods, and even the antlers processed into valuable byproducts, every component of these magnificent animals contributes to the economic and nutritional success of the operation. The farm-to-table journey we've explored reveals an agricultural system perfectly adapted to some of Earth's most challenging environments while producing some of the world's most nutritious and sustainable protein sources. The careful breeding, the sophisticated monitoring systems that track herds across vast territories, the precision timing of harvest operations, and the advanced processing technology all work together to create an industry that honors both tradition and innovation. As global demand for sustainable, ethical protein sources continues to grow, reindeer farming stands as a model for how agriculture can work in harmony with natural ecosystems while meeting the nutritional needs of our growing population. The environmental benefits, from carbon sequestration to minimal water usage, combined with the exceptional nutritional value and unique culinary characteristics of reindeer products, position this industry for continued growth and development. The story of reindeer farming reminds us that the most successful agricultural systems often emerge from deep understanding of natural processes combined with thoughtful application of modern technology. From the herders who guide these animals across ancient migration routes to the technicians who operate the most advanced processing equipment, every participant in this remarkable industry contributes to a system that has sustained Arctic communities for millennia while adapting to meet the demands of modern global markets. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the world of reindeer farming. If you enjoyed learning about this fascinating agricultural system, please give toi.